Welcome to the Shop Jersey Shore podcast. I'm your host, Lisa Mazzuca. Today, I am here with my guest, Tracy Zarriello, owner of Smokin Hot Yoga Fitness Studio in Brick, New Jersey. This podcast is brought to you by On Your Mark Designs. We're a digital marketing agency in Bayville, New Jersey, and we're here to help you find the best businesses and services in the area to help you shop Jersey Shore. Please stay tuned for the giveaway at the end of the show. We'll have you answer a question about something we talk about today, and we'll send the winner a gift before the next episode. Tracy is giving away a 3-pack of classes at Smokin Hot Yoga. So please stay tuned. Wherever you're watching or listening, please subscribe and follow this show. We air a new episode every week. And now for my guest. Thank you for joining me, Tracy.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you for having me.
Please tell us all about you. Let us know who you are. Tell us about your business and what you love about what you do.
Okay. I am Tracy. I'm the owner of Smokin Hot Yoga in Brick, New Jersey. We are not just yoga. We're a fitness center. We do everything. We do conditioning. We do Pilates. We do Sculpt. So about me and how I got into this journey of opening up a hot yoga studio is I was going through a lot of mental and physical pain. And I absolutely was broken from the inside out due to a lot of loss. And I just couldn't get out of bed. There were times that I just could not get out of bed. And a friend of mine kept saying, let's go to hot yoga, hot yoga. And I was like, I am not walking to the mailbox. We're not doing any of that. Nothing hot. I don't like any of it. And fast forward, kicking and screaming, I went. And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the way I feel, fell in love with the way it made me feel inside and out. And I would like sit in the parking lot and wait for them to open.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
You went from finally finding yoga and knowing how it made you feel, and now you own a studio.
Yes.
So is business ownership new to you? Is this something you ever dreamed of doing before?
Business ownership is not new to me. I have been a business owner my entire life for different businesses. I'm also in the construction industry. However, owning a fitness studio and dealing with, multiple different, instructors and challenges and this and that is all new to me. I'm used to working with men in the construction industry. I'm not going to say who's easier to work with. What I'm going to say is that I love what I do. Who would have ever thought in a million years? The way that transpired was the voices that always tell you can't do things that, a lot of us feel sometimes were so loud. I was like, hot yoga studio. Like, no, another business. No. And then one day I just woke up. I knew there was a spot. I called the landlord and I was like, have a lease ready for me. He's like, okay. I was like, no, that spot you have, I'm taking it. I came home. I told my significant other, I was like, we have something, a big job we have to do. He's like, what? What do you mean? And I was like, well, we're going to build a hot yoga studio. He's like, for who? I was like, for us. Like, we signed a lease today. We got this. And here we are.
And he's been amazing. He helped you swing those hammers and get things going,
yes.
Right?
Yes, kicking and screaming every nail that he put in, telling me I was crazy. But here, listen, crazy works, right?
Crazy works. And it was support too. So
yeah, a lot of support. It was a lot of support. A lot of support from your incredible business as well, I have to say.
Oh, thank you. Yes, working with Tracy on her website and her digital marketing, like you said, marketing a fitness studio is a lot different than a contractor's business and website. So we're all learning along the way. And
correct.
This is a good part of it, visibility and being able to spread the word about what's going on.
Yeah. And I'm very grateful that you're allowing me to spread the word about what's going on.
I'm happy to do it. And so not all of your clients who come in and take classes have the same backstory as you do. Not everyone has the same physical capabilities or or coming from the same place emotionally and experience wise. So tell me about the kinds of people who are coming in and working out with you and where they are in life and what's working for them.
I'm going to tell you, there's no set demographic as to my amazing people that I have encountered the last few months. And when I say amazing, like, I'm not just saying that. These people are, they walk in, like, my eyes light up. I'm like a little kid on Christmas. I'm like, yay, they're here, you know? And I truly mean it from my heart, because you just know when somebody needs you or somebody needs your space. And our space is so, it's like Cheers. Like, everybody knows your name. You walk in and you're like, you know, I've been to a lot of places where nobody'd say hi to me, or they would, you know, like this on their phone, and they couldn't look up to like welcome me. I'm like practically jumping on everybody when they walk in, because I'm genuinely so excited to have them next to me in my studio and have them work out, and the accomplishments. Like, you know, again, we're all at different levels, right? Some people come in, they're on a weight loss journey. Some people lost a lot of weight. Some, like myself, you know, I lost 50 pounds. Some people are coming in, like we were saying, you know, they have mental, physical ailments, whatever the ailments are. Some people are rock stars. I mean, they come in and I'm like, wow, like, you just aced that class like nobody's business. Because again, we have all different classes. So we have, you know, we have hot yoga, which is amazing for your mind, your spirit, your body, for everything, especially if, you know, say you're a bodybuilder, you work out, or you work out in a gym. That is amazing. However, our other classes, like our conditioning, our Pilates, literally, there's a woman 2 weeks ago, she just landed her job that she told me that she manifested through our studio. She's like, I manifested it from coming here. I'm like, really? She's like, I'm telling you. Literally, we had 18 women slapping the floor like this, and, you know, in joy for her, because these people have we're building like this community there of no judgment, no nothing. You know, I have clients that if I don't hear from them, I'm picking up the phone, not because of their business. Do you know what I mean? I never did this for the business aspect of it. I did it to help people. And if someone they're not there, I want to know, are you okay? You know what I mean? Not, are you coming back to the studio, but are you okay?
And this community extends beyond the 45-minute class in the studio. People are connecting online based
everywhere
on the community that you're building. And we've already seen, you've only been open for a couple of months at this point, and we've already seen transformations.
I know.
Based on coming to Smokin Hot Yoga.
And they send them to me all the time.
I
you
love
know what
it.
I mean? Like, I'm always telling you, I'm like, look at this, because I'm so excited that somebody, you know, sometimes we walk into a place and our head is down. We're not feeling ourselves or good or whatever. I could tell you that I've seen someone from, like, say, a month ago. They're skipping. Like, they're like, they got their mat, they got their towel, they're ready. They're like, let's go. What do we do? You know, that to me just makes this is why I did it. It's incredible to me.
So when people come to the studio, how do they get to participate on a regular basis? You have drop-in classes? Do you have memberships? Let's talk about that and let people know what the options are.
Okay, so we have what's called a founding member rate. So when we first opened, anybody that started with us got that rate. That founding member rate stays forever, for life. And that means unless they cancel, they don't get that price back. But again, that price will never change, will never go up. That is a $129 fee. We also do 3-packs. We do 6-packs, 12, you know, we do a year membership. The drop-in, they're $24. Right now, we're getting ready to launch a September special, because we all know that when kids go back to school, you need time for yourself. So we're getting ready to launch something for September, which we could speak about now if you want. It's going to be
that would be fine. Special. Definitely. Yes. Yeah. We need to know what's happening now for Smokin Hot Yoga. This episode will air September 16th. So we're partway through the month, but we'll be promoting it before then. So tell us about the September special.
So the September special is going to be a $99 price monthly. again, it's going to be like the founding member. It's not going to go away. They could keep that price. However, our original founding members have VIP benefits, which means that if they joined up right in the beginning when we first opened, they're getting private events as well. So we're doing if you could see behind me, this is our future retreat space. I don't know if you could see all that. And we have big plans for that. We're doing an event in November where our VIP members are coming. People that are just coming in now, they're still able to get that founding member rate if they want the VIP perks that go with it. If someone's just saying, hey, I just want something, it's inexpensive, but I want unlimited, and I want to be able to take all the classes I want, they could take advantage of the $99 as well.
Let's talk about your most popular classes. What do people love when they come in there? You mentioned more than yoga. I don't even know what conditioning is. Is that, would that be considered like boot camp kind of a situation?
No. So I will say we are not a boot camp style gym.
Okay.
We are not that. We are in a heated environment for our classes. I'm not trying to kill anybody in the studio. I'm trying,
So how hot is hot? How hot is heated?
So we go anywhere it can go from 88 to 100 and 101. And I say it goes up that high because if we have a class prior, then the room's going to be hot. All of our instructors are trained though that, when it's hot, if it's hot, too hot, they know. They know to open the doors. They know to lower the heat. We're not looking for anybody to be overheated. We're looking for people to be able to sweat out the toxins in the room, get all of that out of them, and still be able to breathe and feel good. A big part of our studio is we teach breathing through all the exercises. Breathe through it. Our minds give up before our bodies give up often, and that is the one thing I would say about the studio. Literally, if you're next to me and you're working out with me and you're ready to give, I'm high-fiving you. You're high-fiving me. You're bringing me through this like I'm bringing you through this. And our instructors are not just up there, like robots. They're walking around. They're helping you. I said it in the beginning, we're trying to build a community. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable in my studio, ever.
Right. Or have a negative or medical kind of an issue while they're there. I'm sure that beginners are encouraged to take things as they need to in order to acclimate to the
Everyone is. There's modifications. There's drinks. There's often in our classes, the best thing about my studio, I feel, our teachers support each other. They're very supportive of each other. So often you're in a class and two of my teachers might even be in that same class with you. And, we're all watching for everybody. You see somebody, they're overheated or they look like they're ready to tap out. You know what? You're not alone. We got you. We hold your hand. I'm going to get you a wet rag. Whatever it is, that's really the beauty of Smokin Hot Yoga, I have to say. Is what we're building. We're building friendships. We're building, I said it in the beginning, I've been to places where people can't even look up their phones to say hi to me.
Yes.
Someone comes in my studio and you don't say hi to them, I have a problem with that. I want to know your dog's name, your cat's name. And maybe it's just my personality. I just love people. But I want to know, I want to be able to ask you next time, hey, we have a husband and wife team that the wife comes every day, rock star. The husband came with her the other day. The whole class were like, Sam's husband, you good back there? You know what I mean? And at the end of the class, he was like, you guys are great. I love it here. That's what we want.
And in addition to your really welcoming personality and building that community based on friendship and friendliness, you also have some really detail-oriented amenities that people can't stop raving about. They love the studio itself, but they love the towel that they get at the end of class.
Cold eucalyptus at the end of their classes. It is better than being taken out to dinner and having dessert. You're waiting for the dessert to come with that cold towel. I'm telling you. Yeah, we're very unique. We have a tree that I literally dragged out of the woods. My other half, we dragged it out of the woods. That's hanging in the middle of our studio with lights around it. We are unique.
People aren't going to understand the tree unless you explain what that is about.
I dragged it out of the woods. You have to know me to understand. Only I would be dragging a dead tree out of the woods and bleach it and say one day this is going to be somewhere. And I made the electrician, my other half, they cut it down, they hung it upside down, they put lights through it. We have a tree.
It's very special, and it really brings you and your personality and what you knew was going to create a really special space into what you've built.
I have to say it's a very special space. There's a lot of love when you walk in there. It's very warm. Not warm because of my heaters, but it's very warm.
Well, that too.
True. But it's very inviting. You know, I think when people come in, I get that more than anything. Your teachers are amazing. You're amazing. And it's so inviting in here. Very cozy. You know?
So now you have your studio where you have all your classes and they're regularly scheduled on your calendar, but you're talking about doing collaborations and off-site workshops in other places.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what's in store with that.
We are collaborating, hopes, I'm going to know in 2 days with one of my clients. As I said, I own a construction company, one of my wine clients. So we're hopefully going to be joining a winery to collaborate with them. I don't want to say it yet. I just got to make sure. We're also Taylor Sam's in Brick, New Jersey. So we're going to do a little collaboration with them where we post with them. They post with us. We're talking about, we think in September, they're doing a smoking hot cocktail. I hope that comes true.
Oh, good.
Yeah, which is a mocktail. But they happen to be an amazing family oriented business. And I can't say enough about them. Salon Milan, which is another wonderful, thanks to my beautiful hair for them. They're another collaboration that we're going to be working with. We've just
recently did something in Seaside.
Yes, Seaside Social hosted us for a sip and social, which was so much fun. It started pouring and people just laid in the rain. It was perfect. They didn't care. They didn't care. It was so amazing. They are also opening up a pickleball.
There you go.
I couldn't think of it. They just opened up a huge pickleball space on Route 37, and they have a stage there. They've asked if we're going to do some sort of a collaboration. We just have to get it arranged. It's a little hard when you're trying to support everybody and take almost every class because you want everybody to know that you're being supportive of your instructors. But at the same time, you have to do business stuff.
Run the business. Yes. So if there are any business owners watching this episode and interested in collaborating with yoga,
let's do it. We're also collaborating with one of my other business, which is Queen Suite, which is another company. So we're going to be offering services through that. I think we're going to speak to you about it at a later date on that one.
Sounds good to me. Okay. So what's the best way for people to find you and get in touch with you, and tell us what the location of the studio is and how people book classes? Okay.
So they could visit our website, which is www.smokinghotyoganj.com. It was a mouthful. They can also go through the Mindbody app. Also, you could call our studio. Our number's on our website. Our address is 2528 Hooper Avenue. We're on Drum Point and Hooper. There's a post office at Jersey Farms in that shopping center in Brick. So that's another way to get us. Instagram, follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok. We're kind of all over the place right now, which I'm loving more than anything in the world. I love that.
Not only the account for Smokin Hot Yoga yourself, but your instructors are also posting about the classes that they give at your studio. So you can...
They are, when I tell you, I have the most amazing Pilates teachers, hot condition. I mean, these teachers they're so good. My hot yoga teachers, they're incredible. I mean, you're not going to get a bad workout with anybody in our studio. That's what I'm really, really grateful. I handpicked I had multiple applications, and I handpicked each and every girl, and each one of them is very, very special to me. So
that's wonderful. Congratulations on the studio and how things are going. I see full classes all the time, and I'm so happy for you. And I know that your clients are really enjoying what you have to offer there.
Which is that. So my job is done. I did it. One thing that I did want to say was that we also have where people could come to our studio if they had an event, like a group of women. I had last week some women from Connecticut that came in. It's a very happy place. So if you ever want to call me and say, hey, I have a group of women or a group of men, or, I have a wrestling team or whatever it is, you can always reach out to me. We accommodate it. You could BYOB at the end of your classes. We do bagels. We do cupcakes. I know it doesn't go with fitness, but it works. People love it. So yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's perfect. So you can think of Smokin Hot Yoga as a venue for group events, things like that, team building.
Yes.
Anything like that. That sounds amazing.
There's something about working out next to somebody else that also. You're working out next to your coworker or your bestie, and it really does make it a lot of fun is what it does.
And you get to know people on a different level.
You do.
Than you might have before.
And the people that come to our studio, there's no demographic that we're not hitting in our studio. Men, women, older, younger, bigger, smaller. Like there's it's like I hate to say it's a no judgment zone because somebody else uses that, but there's no judgment in our studio. We don't care. It doesn't matter to us. If you want to come in and you want to cry, you want to lay on your mat, you want to laugh, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to come to our studio. I would love that.
And I think a big testament also is that so many people who've come and worked out at your studio have brought people with them that they know. When they come back, they're bringing their neighbor, they're bringing their roommate, they're bringing their mother, they're bringing their sister because they had a great experience and they want to share it. Yes. So I think that says a lot.
Says a lot to me. It fills my heart. It really does. You never, when you go into business, you're never sure, right? As a business owner, I'm sure you know this, you're never sure what's going to happen, right? How's it going to go? What's going to happen? I don't think ever did I feel like I'm not sure. I always felt like, maybe I say I quit every once in a while, but it's just me, but I'm never not sure. I know that what I've done here and what I've created has helped many of people so far. And I hope I could just help more. That's my journey and that's what I want to bring to others. So
that's amazing. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, we're ready for our giveaway and you could win a 3-pack of classes. So keep in mind that a drop-in class is $24 each. So a 3-pack is a wonderful value. You could win a 3-pack of classes to Smokin Hot Yoga, and we have to have them answer a question to win the gift card. What should the question be, Tracy?
I have the best one. What do you dislike when you walk into a place?
Okay. When you walk into a fitness studio, a workout studio.
What do you dislike?
Okay. So we want to know. We want to know what you think as our audience members. And you can email that answer to Lisa at shopjerseyshore.com and put Smokin Hot is your subject of the email. And then we will pick an email to be the winner and announce it before the next episode.
Yeah, I'm excited. Excited to see your faces.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me, Tracy.
Thank you for having me, Lisa.
A wonderful conversation.
And your business, just to let everybody else out there know, has really, really changed my perspective on dealing with businesses, because there's a lot of times that I don't want to deal with people. And you've held my hand through many of phone calls, emails. If you ever need any sort of web service, she is the one.
Oh, I appreciate that. That is so nice of you to say.
you.
Thank you, Tracy. It's been a pleasure working with you so far, and I look forward to a continued relationship in the future.
You got it forever. You have a great day, all right? Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, and remember to shop Jersey Shore.